Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the concluded joint application as well as the upcoming UAS examination. Guys, according to the information we have now, we have limited numbers of people, that registered for the joint application compared to last year. Like last year, we had around 70,000 people that registered for joint application last year. And that is like different from this year because of obvious reasons, which is the introduction of application fee. So this year we have above 30,000, like around 30,000, 35,000 people that registered for joint application this year. Guys, but even with the number of people that registered this year, not everyone is going to be given admission. The upcoming UAS examination also determines whether you're going to get admission or not. And also separate universities, we had joint application and we had universities that did their own applications separately. Some of them already concluded their examination and some will be having theirs in the coming weeks. Yes, some universities like Pori and Lapland already concluded their examinations. So for joint application, ours will be coming up on the 1st of April this year. Yes, so in this video we are going to be talking about what you are going to be expecting in the examination as well as the process of verification, guys. So if you're interested, join me, guys. Hop in here, let's talk about this. And if you're new in this channel, my name is Uchechi Blessing. I'm a Nigerian living in Finland. I make content here on YouTube as well as on Facebook, so you are welcome. Make sure to click on the subscribe button. It is right there. Click on it, like my video, and comment if you have any question. Now, let's dive right into the video. On the 1st of April 2025, at exactly 12 p.m. Finnish time, we'll be starting the UAS examination. Depending on the courses that you go for as a student, that will determine the subjects that you're going to be writing. Someone that is going for ICT course or some engineering courses is required to write the advanced mathematics. But for someone that is going for nursing course, is not required to write the advanced mathematics. And then each section of the examination has a particular time attached to it. And you are required to finish a particular section before you go to the next section. Something like emotional intelligence, you have to finish by within 10 minutes. You're supposed to have answered all the questions. English, I think 20-25 minutes for English test. Yes, each student will be starting their examination within different time. Yes, some students will be starting at exactly 12 o'clock on that day, while some will be starting at around 12:05. Yes, but the last student is going to be starting his or her examination by 12:15. However, before the commencement of this examination, each student is going to receive an email at exactly 18th of March. Guys, this email is for pre-identification through an app known as Candor app. Yes, so in this app you're going to be verifying your ID, your identification. You're going to be taking pictures to confirm that you're the one that is applying for this examination and the courses that you're going for, all that. And it's only those that have concluded this pre-identification that is allowed to write the examination. It is only where you must have been through with your pre-identification that you're going to be invited to the UAS examination. So this is very important. Expect that information on the 18th of March, and then before the 20th of March you should have done all the verifications and be ready for your examination on the 1st of April. And then before the start of this examination, which is by 12 p.m. 1st of April, before starting the examination, you are still going to be required to do some verification, take some pictures just to confirm that you are the one that is going for these studies, guys. And also during this examination, just know that you are being watched. There is a software, yes, that is going to be watching all your activities on this day during the examination. You're going to be monitored. Like anything that you do in the examination is going to be recorded, guys. So both the audio and whatever you do in your computer, like this software is in charge of everything that you do within this time rate. Whatever website that you open during this examination, or you're trying to do anything, it is going to capture you. So guys, just in case you're planning to do anything during the examination, just know this, that you're being watched. Yes, guys. About what you're going to be expecting in the examination, like past questions. If you check the UAS website, you're going to find a material that shows you what the examination looks like. Yes, you're going to find a basic material that gives you an idea of what to expect during the UAS examination. However, a lot of people have complained that the material is simple compared to what you're going to encounter during the examination. If you're interested in seeing more past questions, more examples of the questions that is going to come during this examination, you can check the Udemy website. Yes, it's a website where past questions are being sold. They have a lot of them. Yes, not only for the UAS examination, even for other examinations, they have samples, guys. But I already bought some for the UAS examination. Just in case you're interested, you can write me a message, you can email me, and then we can share. But it's not free, guys. No, but you can email me, and we talk about it if you're interested. Yeah, so I'll be sharing some of the questions with you guys in this video. So if you're interested, join me. Let's see what the UAS examination is going to be like. Join me. The first course that we are going to be talking about is the reasoning skills. So as you can see, here are the courses that you're supposed to write for the upcoming UAS examination. As you can see there, we have reasoning skills, we have English language skills, we have mathematics, you have advanced mathematics, you also have ethical skills and emotional intelligence. This advanced mathematics is not for those that are offering nursing, but if you're offering something like ICT courses, so you're going to go for advanced mathematics. So guys, this practice test, we are going to be starting with reasoning skills. You see reasoning skills over there. So the first thing that we're going to do is we go here, choose test mode to begin test. Here we have the practice mode, and here we have the exam mode, guys. You can see this practice mode is for you to prepare for the exam, to just familiarize yourself with the questions. But as you can see here, we have exam mode. The exam mode is for you to train yourself for the examination. For instance, timing. Yeah, if you click on exam mode, you're going to be timed the same way that you are going to be timed during the main examination. So this exam mode is very, very important for you to train yourself, know how fast you are and how much more that you need to train yourself in terms of timing, because the problem here with this exam most of the time is timing. Yes, if you are not able to be fast with your thinking, be fast with your calculation and all, the examination might just end. You are yet to finish answering the question. So that is why this exam mode is very, very important for you to train yourself, to familiarize yourself with the examination. You see the timing up there. But for now, I'm going to be sharing this practice mode with you guys. Let's go for practice mode, and we're going to click on it.
So here you have instructions. Let's click on it. This is number one question, but let me just show you this part of the screen. So these are the types of questions. Let's choose number 5. Let's choose number 5 here, guys. Just click on 5. So here we have in Berkshire Street, there are 3 houses. Each house has a person with a different name. Look at the names. House A, you can just name the house A, house B, and house C. And you now place these names on the house. Okay, they said each house has Layla, Ronin, and Shane. And their last names are John, Rain, and Hall. Okay, not necessarily in that order. Okay, You see the English. You need to understand the English too. It's very, very important. So here it says, and their last names are John, Wayne, and Hall, but not necessarily in that order. Meaning that the name is not given respectively. You cannot say, because Layla is the first, you now say Layla John. No, it is not Ronin Wayne. It is not Shane Hall. That is what they are trying to explain here, but not necessarily in that order. Okay. The ages of these residents are 25, 30, and 35. Okay. Not in order as well. So the only thing that you know here for sure is that each house has Layla. One house has Layla. One has Ronin. One has Shane. Just note that. And then these names, these three names here, John, Wayne, and Hall, you just write it separately. And then the ages as well separately. So here you have Mr. John is 5 years older than Shane. Now you start to figure out. You need to connect the names. Whose last name whose first name is this? Whose last name is this? Whose age is this? So this is where you start thinking. Yes. You have Mr. John is 5 years older than Shane. From here, you know that Mr. John is not the youngest. So for John now, you cancel 25. John cannot be 25 years old. John is either John is 30 or 35 years old. Or Shane, this Shane that is older than 5 years old. Shane is either 30 or 25 years old. So Shane is not 35 years old. And John is not 25 years old. So from here, you are making your differences. You're showing it. Okay. Here you have the person living in the biggest house is 35 years old and has Hall as a last name. Okay. Now you see, the person living in the biggest house is 35 years old and has Hall as a last name. So you see these three last names. We now know that the person that is 35 years old is Hall. Hall is 35 years old. And now we have already gotten our answer from here. We now know that John is 30 years old. You understand? Yeah, the ages have explained itself now. Since the person living in the last house is 35 years old, meaning that Mr. John is 30 years old and Shane is 25 years old. So the question now, we know the ages. There are different ages now, but we still have this question here. What is the name of the youngest resident? Okay. Now the problem now is, how do you connect these first names to their last names? Okay. So how do you connect it, guys? Here we have John and we have Shane. Yeah. So Mr. John is 5 years older. Is either John is John Layla or John is John Ronin. Hall cannot be Hall Shane, because you know the way we differentiated the ages. From here, we know that Shane is Shane Wayne, because we already know that John is not the youngest, and we know that Hall is not the youngest. Therefore, Wayne is the youngest. The only thing is that we have the name here as Shane. So Shane has the last name Wayne. So when after thinking, you don't waste time when you're thinking about it. It's just something you read it and you have to be fast with your thinking. So our answer is supposed to be Shane Wayne. Now let's check whether we are correct. This is Shane Wayne. And then check answer. Here we have, your answer is correct. Shane is actually Shane Wayne. So we are done with that one. So guys, there are other questions like this one, but if you want them, you have to contact me. So I will send this to you. This is a very good place for you to do your training. Yes. Okay, now let's go to, this is for reasoning skills. Let's check out English skills. Now, let's go here. Let's leave this one hanging and go for this one. English language skills. Go for it. Practice. And then begin test. Okay, here we have, based on the test, state whether the statement is true or false. So here we have, our perception of scent extends beyond the mere fragrance, intricately woven into a tapestry of contextual elements. Research indicates that auditory and visual stimuli significantly shape our olfactory experiences. Sounds impact sense perception. Studies reveal that the rhythm and tone of ambient sounds influence how we perceive different fragrances. Certain sounds accentuate floral notes or deepen the complexity of scents. The visual presentation of fragrance bottles also plays a role, influencing our expectations and sense experience. Emotional states exert considerable influence on scent preferences. Calmness enhances the appeal of certain fragrances, while stress alters scent perception. The interplay of visual cues, auditory elements, and emotions contributes to the intricate world of olfactory sensation. So, based on this little text, you're going to answer the question here. Research suggests that the rhythm and tone of ambient sounds can influence how individuals perceive different fragrances. So according to the text, you answer false or true.
Some people don't read the text first before answering a comprehension. They go through the questions before they now go back to the text. Because sometimes, even after reading the passage,
and you go ahead to check the questions, you still need to go back to the passage and read it again before you figure out the answer. Sometimes it happens that way. But someone like me, I just go straight to the question. Yes, I get the questions before I go back to the passage because I already have an idea of what I need. This is done this way because of time. Yes, it depends on the examination. Maybe you have enough time, then you can go through the passage. You don't have anything to worry about. But for this kind of examination, where the timing is very important, you just need to check out the question. If you see the question, you now go to the text to help save time. Yeah. Well, it depends on you. Yes. Studies reveal that the rhyme and tone of ambient sounds influence how we perceive different fragrances. So indeed, according to the text, it is true. So you click on the answer and then you see your answer is correct. Yes. You see the kind of questions you get here. You get text and then you are being asked questions based on the text. It's either you get a true or false question or you get a different kind of question. So that is how the English is. Now let's check another one. Let's look at the mathematical skills. So we are going to click on this one. Check out the mathematical skills and then we go to practice mode. Click on that. You see 10 questions. Yeah. And then you click on begin test. Okay. When you get to begin test, so here we have these questions. Let's see this number one question here. Sarah, Emily, Olivia, we are hiking. Emily hiked 1 kilometer more than Sarah, and Olivia hiked 2 kilometers less than Sarah. Together, they hiked a total of 26 kilometers. How many kilometers did Olivia hike? So according to this question, you know that you need to know Sarah first. You need to figure out what Sarah hiked before you get to know what Olivia hiked. So you form an equation. Sarah is x plus, let's say Emily is 1 plus Sarah. Yes, and we know that our Sarah is x. You say 1 plus x is for Emily. We are adding this, yes. So we know that Olivia hiked 2 kilometers less than Sarah. So we have here x minus 2, showing that it is less than Sarah. And all these we have equals 26. So the thing that we are going to do now is to collect items. You are being fast. Yes, you collect items. You leave all the x to be together. That's x plus x plus x. And then you move the other ones to the other side. Now here we have 26. You know that when this minus crosses the equal sign, it becomes plus. So 26 plus 2. And then you know that when this plus 1 crosses this equal sign, it becomes minus. So we have 26 plus 2 minus 1. Okay, 26 plus 2, we have 28. And 28 minus 1 is 27, guys. So here we have 27. And then we have x plus x plus x. We have 3x here. So we divide both sides with 3, guys. 27 divided by 3. We are going to get 9. 9 is what Sarah hiked. Okay. Now, our answer is coming together. So then you say 9 minus 2, because we are looking for what Olivia hiked. They said Olivia hiked 2 kilometers less than Sarah. So 9 minus 2 is 7. So we are going to choose 7. Here in our option, we have 10, we have 15, we have 7, we have 14, and we have 5. So we are going to go for 7. And then you check your answer. So you see, your answer is correct. We have 7 as our answer. So here you see how it is being solved. Let's see. Here you have Sarah x, Emily x plus 1, Olivia x minus 2. So this is very nice. They even show you how to solve it. Yes. And it actually came out the same as my own equation. Yeah. Okay, you see x plus 1 plus x minus 2. You see, this first x is Sarah plus x plus x, plus x plus 1, which is Emily, plus x minus 2. We are using all these plus because they said that all together they are 26. So when you collect like terms, you see that we have 3x equals 27, and then you say x equals 9, and then here you have Olivia is 9 minus 2, which is this x. Since x is 9, so you replace this x with 9. You say 9 minus 2, and then we have 7. So that is it for this our mathematics. So here you have other questions on mathematics. If you want to check it out, you can contact me so that we'll see. Yes. So that is it for mathematics. And then I'll go to the next subject. I'm going to skip advanced mathematics. Yeah. And I'm going to come here, ethical skills. Let's see ethical skills. So we have here ethical skills. Now let's click on practice mode and then begin test. So which one of the following statements include an ethical aspect? So here we have Jenny values her own personal time. Jenny has a decade-long marriage history. Jenny is the sister of 2 siblings. Sally has been dating for a year. You know, these ethics and values and, you know, what a person values, positive or negative and all that, you know, that is what ethics, being ethical, is all about. So let's go for this because here we have Jenny values her own personal time. This is what is important to her. So we go for Jenny values her own personal time. Now let's check answer. Your answer is correct. Yes. Here we have a little explanation. Yeah. The statement that includes an ethical aspect is Jenny values her own personal time. This is because it suggests that Jenny prioritizes her own well-being and autonomy. Respecting personal boundaries and encouraging individual expressions are important ethical principles that promote personal growth and well-being. When individuals are able to manage their time and activities according to their own needs and preferences, they can enhance their overall well-being and contribute positively to society. So you can see the answer. Like when you get this material, you get your answers. And for mathematics, it's very nice because it shows you the formula that you're going to use to solve a particular equation. So very important, guys. Then you have other questions on ethics. You have other questions on ethics. Yeah, guys. So let's go for another one. UAS exam, emotional intelligence. Let's go for emotional intelligence. Here we are. So we go for practice mode. Click on begin. Okay. How can you tell a person's emotion? Yes. Are you emotionally intelligent? Do you know when someone is angry or sad or the kind of feeling that this person is having or how to handle it? You understand? That's all about emotions. So they test you on that. As a nurse, it's important because if you cannot tell when your patient is sad or aggressive or happy, then you're not fit, guys. So here we have Michael and Brian collaborated on a project and both achieved excellent results. Typically, Brian hasn't performed as well in projects, and the teacher suspects him of cheating. Michael believes this is unjust and feels upset on Brian's behalf. In this situation, Michael should, what do you think? How do you think Michael should handle his emotions? Okay, that's his feelings. because he believes he's unjust and he's upset. So in this situation, what do you think Mike should do? Okay, here we have criticize the teacher to another teacher. This is wrong. You cannot, because you are angry, and criticize someone to a different person. Okay, let's check a better option. Tell the teacher that they worked together. This is good. Accuse the teacher of inappropriate behavior. No, because it's not the teacher's fault. Oh, I made a mistake. I did not mean to choose this. So I'm going to change my answer. So here you also have complain about the teacher to the school principal. This is wrong. Complain about, no, you don't have to complain first because the teacher is not aware of this. Because it says, Michael and Brian collaborated on the project and both achieved excellent results. Typically, Brian hasn't performed as well in projects, and the teacher suspects him of cheating. So it's not the teacher's fault. He knows of the previous performances of Brian. So he was just thinking that maybe he's cheating. So it's left for Michael to tell the teacher that they actually worked together. That will solve the whole situation. Okay, let's check answer. So your answer is correct. Now let's see what whether we have an explanation for the answer. So we don't have any explanation here for the answer. I thought that we were going to get some. So tell the teacher that they worked together. So this is good. So that is it, guys. This is just samples. I just said, let me share with you guys. Yeah.
Subscribe to my channel and like my video if you find it interesting, and if you're interested in the past question, do well to write me an email and I will reply. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye.